Hello everyone, and today we'll be making money on binary options using a classic yet still powerful strategy: moving averages. I will show you how to properly set up the indicators and how to interpret their signals, and of course how to make real money with this. Get ready for a profitable trading session. And for those who want even more strategies, useful tips, and of course my exclusive signals, welcome to my Telegram channel. The link is in the description under this video. Subscribe right now so you don't miss the most profitable opportunities. So are you ready to trade? Then let's begin. First, let's add the indicator that we will need. But to be more precise, we are not going to add just an indicator but a strategy that will automatically add the two necessary indicators for us and configure them accordingly. To do this, we need to go to the indicator section and select the strategies. Here we need to select the strategy called Sliding on Average. Let's add it. Now let's take a look at what we've got here. We have two moving averages that appeared, and it's with their help that we'll be making money. However, I'd like to adjust the chart to my preference, so instead of the 5-minute time frame suggested by the strategy, I will choose the 30-second time frame. Now let's figure out what exactly we'll be basing our trades on. So this strategy involves using two moving averages. The first moving average is marked in blue, and it's the slower one. It shows the overall market sentiment. The second moving average is the faster one. It's marked in yellow, and it tracks almost every price movement. We will make money based on the crossing between these moving averages. If we see a crossover where the faster line crosses the slower one from the bottom up like at this moment, it's a strong signal to open a long position. If we see the opposite, the faster line crosses the slower one from the top down, then this signal tells us that the price is going down. It's important to remember that this strategy is trend-based, and each of these signals indicates a trend reverse, either from upward to downward or from downward to upward. So right now I see the formation of the first crossover, after which I will open a 1 mid short position. Alright, my trade is open. Now let's take a look at the chart. On the chart I saw a crossover where the faster line crossed the slower one from the top down. As I mentioned earlier, this signal points to a price drop and to the fact that trend has changed from upward to downward. If we look at the last price movement, we can see a large number of red candles, which confirms the strength of the sellers. So as we can see, there was a confident downward move and I was able to profit. My net profit from this trade was 85% or 2,550. We're not stopping here, let's move on. Right now I see the formation of another crossover. It's quite possible that after the next candle closes, I will open in another short position here. Let's see what we have here. If we get a crossover, it will look like this. The faster line will cross the slower one from the top down, just like in the previous situation. This will be a signal to open a short trade. As a confirming factor, I like to note that in the recent move, the sellers showed very strong impulsive candles in his favor. And we can also see a large number of support levels below, which the price is likely to move toward. So in just 5 seconds, I will open a position of 3000 for a short trade. My trade is now open, and if this trade closes in a profit, I will earn 85% net profit from my trade amount. I hope this will be a winning trade so we can move on. Also, I want to draw your attention to the fact that many traders open trades using this strategy too early, either before a full crossover is formed or immediately after it appears. Our goal is to open a trade only after a full crossover has formed, and second, when we see at least some confirmation that the crossover is valid. The thing is, the market has a lot of false crossovers, and we need to know how to deal with them. That's why I recommend all of you use confirming factors in the form of candles or support resistance levels on the chart. Meanwhile, my trade has closed in profit and my balance is now 10,150. We are not stopping here, let's keep going. I want to earn as much as possible today. So I found a pretty good setup for entry. Here I see a crossover forming, but I will open the trade after this candle closes. Besides that, I see several good confirming factors that can serve as solid support for my entry point. So 1 second left until the end of the candle. I open the trade, the crossover has occurred. Let's take a look. In this situation, we saw a crossover where the faster line crossed the slower one from the bottom up. This signal indicates a price increase as well as a trend reversal from downward to upward. That's not all. If we look at the chart, we can see that the buyer showed strong and impulsive candles in his favor. Moreover, we recently saw a breakout of this resistance level right here. Breakout of resistance always signals a continued upward move.
Love burns in the night, it keeps us alive when it's strong enough. Bombs light up the sky, this fear in your eyes, I'll be your armor.
As we can see, we once again got a confident result, an upward move happened and my trade closed in profit. I think this is the ideal result one could have hoped for, but I believe I can open one more position and then sum up the results. So I found a good setup and I'm opening in short position for 1 minute. In this situation, I saw crossover where the faster line crossed the slower one from the top down. This signal indicates a price decrease and the trend reversal from upward to downward. If we look at the chart, we can see that the nearest support level was broken right at this moment. In addition, during the breakout, the seller showed very strong and impulsive candles in his favor, confirming his strength at the moment. To wrap things up, let's go over the sequence of actions for entering a trade. First, you need to see a crossover between the two moving averages on the chart. Once you find a crossover and determine which direction to trade in, you should do a small chart analysis and find at least a couple of confirming factors. After that, you can safely open a position using your risk management. Once again, I managed to catch a confident downward move, and I believe I can end the trading session here. As you can see, thanks to this strategy, I was able to significantly increase my deposit all the way up to $15,150. With that, I will probably end my talk. Thank you everyone to watch this video. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel via the link in the description. I remind you, I share effective signal strategies and tips there that will help you improve your trading. I hope this video was useful for you, and goodbye to everyone.